We are here live outside Belfast Magistrates Court, where the now infamous Mica Drive News trial is underway. Our sources have told us that Ryan Whelan has in fact pleaded guilty to the lawsuit copyright infringement. Michael Smith, however, has denied all knowledge or affiliations with Mica Drive News. However, his claims have been dismissed in court, as just last week himself and Ryan Whelan appeared to receive an award on behalf of Mica Drive News for most relevant news broadcast. And the verdict is in. Both Ryan Whelan and Michael Smith have been found guilty of copyright infringement and must now pay £250,000. When the verdict was announced, Ryan Whelan was seen crying and Michael Smith began to shout outrage, disgrace. There were boos and jeers also from the public gallery. I now believe we can have words with one of the former anchors, Michael Smith. Mr. Smith, your opinion on the verdict?
It was a terrible decision. For me, children aren't copyright. I feel that family just wanted money. It was all about the money, had nothing to do with the child. As far as I'm concerned, the courtroom got it wrong. I still deny any knowledge of Mica Drive News. I have never met with Ryan Whelan, and this is probably the worst decision since O.J. Simpson was found innocent. That's how bad a decision, it's how big a decision is. It's going to impact the lives of the community. It's a terrible decision. We've been banned from making, Mica Drive News has been banned from making any more news reports. However, I feel by 2011, everyone's going to know who Mica Drive News are. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. And there you have it, a strange prediction from Michael Smith. This was Jeffrey Bundy, reporting live, Belfast Magistrates.
Hello, and welcome back to Mica Drive News.
He's Michael Smith.
And I'm Michael Smith, and today's top story.
Beaver fever.
Beaver fever indeed. Following the MTV EMA Awards hosted here in Belfast just last month, the whole city believes they're as talented as a young Canadian.
One local man has been tipped to be the next Beaver, just in time for Christmas.
I see what you did there. Let's roll the footage.
That's what you said, John. You're a soldier. You're a soldier. You're a soldier. You're a dirty rotten city fucking soldier. You're a bastard.
He sure is something. A new local craze has swept the world of West Belfast. Over to Michael the scene for more.
Yeah, just like Rand said, I'm now on the scene. In 2011 we had planking, we even had owling, but now in West Belfast we have something that we call prowling. So if we can just get a little closer here, you might want to take into detail the fact that maybe the demented look on the face, the crouched knees and the hands. See, the idea of prowling is that an innocent bystander walks by and it's basically just an ambush, it's an attack from a prowler like this fella here. And it's actually very dangerous. So if you just see, we actually have to come armed. It's extremely dangerous to be around prowlers. And if we just maybe get a bit of a word of the prowler himself. Excuse me, are you willing to talk? So what makes you prowl? Is there a reason for prowling? Okay. I think I might want to just get out of here before things kick off. Well, for me, I'm Michael Smith. That's Mica Drive News, and just back to the studio with Ryan.
Never know what those idiots will think of next. Breaking news just in. A man has been shot in the West Belfast area. Michael is at the scene with more.
Yes, Ryan, you're just right. Moments ago, a fella was shot in the Shawsbridge area. I'm just on the scene right now. Police have yet to arrive. We have no idea, no suspects, and no one obviously has been arrested. If you just want to sort of, he seems quite familiar. Do you want to maybe get a closer look there at the camera? Just moments ago we were talking to this fella. Obviously he picked the wrong person to prowl on. But I'll obviously keep you up to date when the police get here and when we know more details. But for now, just back to the studio to Ram. And I'm Michael Smith. This is Mica Drive News. Oh, excuse me, sir. Could you just hold this for me? Just 1 wee second. Thanks very much. Yeah. Some shocking news. And this just in, my co-anchor, Ryan Whelan, who was on his way to a robbery scene to report for us, is actually Christ in University Street. We're going to go to him now. The cameras are with him. He's going to tell us what happened.
That's right, Michael. Just as I was on my way to the scene of a robbery, I was driving down this road here, and a Divis news team swerved in front of me. I had to swerve off the road, so I come onto this island here, and I hit the island and then hit the bin. Cretans have now recovered the car, and they've told me that there's substantial damage to the car and it is a write-off. I don't know where they've done this because it's going to affect their ratings. I'm not too sure. I'm puzzled. Ram Whelan, Mica Drive News.
And now for today's sport and weather. Wrestling ratings have went through the roof following the success of a local industry, World Citywide Wrestling. And now for the weather with Daniel Sloan.
And now for this week's weather. This week we will have a lot of cloud cover, which will lead to a lot of wintry showers, which also will lead to temperatures dropping to below zero, which could cause black ice out and about the road, so just be careful. However, if you've been following our beloved Frank Mitchell on UTV, you will expect a brighter, more sunny weekend, allowing the family a trip to the beach. And now back to Ryan and Michael at the news desk.
That's all from the Mica Drive News team tonight.
You're now officially up to date with your local area,
I would just like to take a minute to thank our loyal fans.
especially our legal advisor, who we can't name for legal reasons, but he does go by the name of the Ruinator, and he was a big help to us during our court case.
I'm Ram Whelan,
And I've been Michael Smith.
and in the words of Selena Gomez, keep it lit, Belfast.